Hello everyone. Now we are going to continue with the part 3 of our class 11th Psychology chapter 1 Understanding Psychology. In this we are going to discuss about how psychology has evolved and the development of psychology. See, psychology is not something that just appear overnight. It has a long history, starting from philosophy, moving to experimental science, and developing into modern discipline we study today. Let's trace this journey step by step. Now, the roots of psychology are from philosophy, as it is said that philosophy is the mother of all sciences. Same way, psychology has also evolved from philosophy. The earliest roots of psychology are philosophy. Thinkers like Plato and Aristotle asked questions about memory, dreams, learning, and emotions. These questions laid the foundation for psychology, even though answers were not scientific back then. Aristotle wondered, why do we remember some things but forget others? Today, psychologists answer this using experiments on memory. Now, psychology has evolved its definition has also evolved from soul to science. Originally, psychology was the study of soul. Later, it became the study of mind. Today, modern psychology defines itself as the scientific study of behavior and experiences. Earlier, people explained anger as the soul being disturbed. If someone is angry, so people used to say that he is not at peace. But now, today, psychology explains it as a emotional response linked to our brain activity and our thought patterns. How psychology becomes a science. हम साइंस क्यों बोल रहे हैं? बिकॉज जैसे साइंस में एक्सपेरिमेंट्स कंडक्ट करे जाते हैं फिर थ्योरी आती है, सेम वे साइकोलॉजी की जो फर्स्ट लैब थी उसके बारे में हम इस स्लाइड में जानेंगे. The turning point came in the year 1879 when Wilhelm Wundt established the first psychology laboratory, Germany में. This officially marked psychology as a science independent from philosophy now. अब साइकोलॉजी को एक साइंस का दर्जा दे दिया गया है. पहले उसको कहा था कि उसके रूट्स फिलोसफी से आते हैं. Instead of asking now what is memory, like philosophers, Aristotle ने जैसे पूछा था, Wundt actually tested memory by giving people list of words and checking how many they recalled. सेम वे जैसे साइंस में एक्सपेरिमेंट्स होते हैं, विलियम वुंट ने भी सेम वे मेमोरी को टेस्ट करने के लिए एक्सपेरिमेंट कंडक्ट किया. कुछ लिस्ट ऑफ वर्ड्स दे दिए और फिर देखा कि कौन कितना रिकॉल कर पाता है. Now we are going to study schools of psychology. A brief overview. As psychology grew, different schools of thought emerged. Structuralism studied the structure of mind. नाम से अपने आप पता लग रहा है कि स्ट्रक्चर से रिलेटेड कुछ है, तो स्ट्रक्चरलिज्म मीन्स द स्टडी ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ माइंड. फंक्शनलिज्म किसी फंक्शन से रिलेटेड बात हो रही है, asked about its purpose. Freud's psychoanalysis highlighted the unconscious mind. Behaviorism, जैसे कि नाम से फिर से पता लग रहा है, focused on observable behavior, while humanism stressed human growth and freedom. And ये साइकोलॉजिस्ट के नाम दिए गए हैं जिन जिन ने इन एरियाज में काम किया है. Let's say, for example, if you are afraid of dogs, a structuralist would study your thoughts, your feelings related to your fear about dogs. But a behaviorist would study how you learn that fear. कि देयर मस्ट बी सम रीजन आपको ये फियर डेवलप कब हुआ. A psychoanalyst would search for unconscious childhood experiences. मे बी आपके चाइल्डहुड में कोई ऐसे एक्सपीरियंसेस रहे हो जो अब याद नहीं है, मे बी हमारे अनकॉन्शियस माइंड में स्टोर्ड है, तो साइको एनालिस्ट ये काम करेगा. एंड अ ह्यूमनिस्ट would focus on how you can grow from that fear. Now, psychology in India. Psychology also has deep roots in India. Ancient texts like Upanishads, Yoga, Sutras, and Bhagavad Gita discuss self-consciousness and mental discipline. Modern psychology formally began in the year 1916 when the first psychology department was set up at the University of Kolkata in India. For example, let's say yoga practices described in Patanjali's Yoga Sutra like meditation and breath control are now studied by psychologists as techniques to reduce stress. So, कैसे ये डेवलप हुई? साइकोलॉजी इंडिया में क्या थी? योगा, उपनिषद्स, भगवद गीता से हम इसके लर्निंग्स लेते हैं और आज के टाइम में हम उनको यूज करते हैं, जैसे कि मैंने अभी आपको पतंजलि का एग्जांपल दिया. Now, modern psychology. Today, psychology is both a rigorous science and a practical field. Both. Psychologists conduct experiments in lab, but they also work in schools, जैसे हमारे काउंसलर्स होते हैं, hospitals, offices, and communities. Modern psychology is a blend of theory, research, and application. All three go hand in hand. For it also focuses on theory part, like जो theories develop हुई है with time. Research पे भी focus करता है. Research तो most important part है psychology में. And then comes the application. A modern psychologist might use brain imaging to study learning, but will also apply those findings to improve classroom teaching methods. मतलब साथ में आपके एक्सरे और एमआरआई स्कैन्स भी यूज करेगा, लेकिन एप्लीकेशंस भी बताएगा कि हम कैसे अपनी लर्निंग को और बेटर कर सकते हैं, या हम कैसे अपने टीचिंग मेथडोलॉजीज के थ्रू और अच्छी टीचिंग कर सकते हैं. सो व्हाट वी हैव स्टडीड in this presentation, let's recap it fast. Psychology began with philosophy, then became a science. With Wundt in 1879, first lab was established, developed through many schools of thought, grew in India in 1916, Kolkata में जो lab बनी, and today it is a global discipline combining science with real life applications. साइंस तो है ही साथ में, लेकिन इसके एप्लीकेशंस भी जो हम अपनी डे टू डे लाइफ में देखते हैं. Psychology has traveled a long journey from being about the soul to mind to behavior and experience. In our next video, we will see how psychology connects with other disciplines like biology, sociology, and education. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.